I never believed in ghosts, until my dead grandmother saved my life. Even now, I still have the note she left me, and no one has been able to explain how it got there. My grandmother passed away last winter at 87. She left everything to me. Her old Victorian house sat alone at the edge of a tiny town, surrounded by massive oak trees that blocked out most of the sunlight. Growing up, I loved visiting her. She baked the best apple pie, told ridiculous ghost stories, and always insisted on locking one particular basement door before sunset. Whenever I asked why, she'd smile and say, "Some doors stay locked for a reason." I thought it was just another one of her spooky jokes. After the funeral, I moved into the house while deciding whether to sell it. The first few nights were peaceful. Then, strange things started happening. Every morning, I found muddy footprints leading from the basement stairs to the kitchen. The weird part? They stopped in the middle of the room. There were no footprints leading back. I blamed old plumbing or maybe my own imagination. Then I heard footsteps upstairs every night around 2:17 a.m. Slow, heavy, always pacing from one end of the hallway to the other. Whenever I went upstairs, nothing. One afternoon, while cleaning Grandma's bedroom, I found an old leather journal hidden beneath a loose floorboard. The first page read, "If you're reading this, I'm already gone." I smiled. Classic Grandma. The journal mostly contained recipes and family stories, but the final pages were different. They were filled with warnings. Never answer voices coming from the basement. Never stay awake after 2:17. And whatever happens, never unlock the red door. I remembered that door immediately, the one she'd always lock before sunset. Curiosity got the better of me. That evening, I grabbed a flashlight and headed downstairs. The basement smelled damp and old. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling. At the far end stood the red wooden door. It looked ancient. The paint was cracked. The lock was covered in rust. Someone had scratched deep claw marks into the wood. I laughed nervously. Probably kids trying to scare people years ago. Then, I heard my grandmother's voice behind me. "Go upstairs." I spun around. Nobody. My flashlight flickered. When I looked back, a folded piece of paper had appeared on the floor. It definitely hadn't been there before. My hands shook as I opened it. In Grandma's unmistakable handwriting were 4 words. "It found you first." I bolted upstairs. That night, I barely slept. At exactly 2:17 a.m., 3 loud bangs echoed from the basement. Bang, bang, bang. Then, silence. The following morning, I convinced myself it had all been stress. Until I checked the security camera I'd installed in the hallway.